building me a house?
Yeah, this is like the PC special right here, bro. 10 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome video. As you guys can tell from today's title and thumbnail, yes, you guys, we are building something insane. We are building a brand new monitor cage for Toothless, the black dragon, into today's video. We got my buddy Austin here. You guys all know Austin. We went over to his house to grab those geckos with Paul. You guys should already know he's a huge handyman. He built one of the craziest enclosures for his black dragon. And let me tell you, that enclosure came out crazy. Fully in-ground pond. Trust me, we're gonna go back to his house one day. I'll give you guys a tour of that whole enclosure because it came out spectacular. So we were hoping he could build something just as spectacular but made out of wood. His is complete aluminum frame, so it is gonna be awesome. You guys do not want to miss this video. So if you guys do want to see this cage completely done and completely built, make sure you guys stick around and watch this video throughout because it is going to be a fun one. We've got a long day on our hands. We got to run to Home Depot, so I will see you guys at Home Depot. You guys could already guess where we are. You guys see some orange carts? We are at Home Depot. You guys should already know that. My favorite spot. Come here and spend all my dang money. So right now we are here. We are grabbing 5 2x10s. As you guys can see, we've got a lot of work on our hands today. We have to pick out a lot of supplies here, a lot of wood. So right now we are grabbing 27 2x8s. That's a lot of wood if you ask me, you guys. Loading the last 2x8s. We're almost done here in Home Depot, you guys. So we got all of our trim. You guys, this is just for aesthetic reasons. It's not really, doesn't really play much of a part inside of the cage. It's more of just for the looks. We're going to be trimming these all around the screen so you guys can't see like the end of the screen where we cut it and whatnot. We've got all the supplies ready to go.
5 of these.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's still going up, everybody. With that being said, you guys are gonna need a like, comment, and subscribe. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. What was that? Like 360 bucks all around. That's just for the wood, the screws. The screen I paid $2.99 for actually, so that wasn't that cheap, but we had to get some of the best stuff if we're gonna make one of the best cages, you know what I'm saying? We are back from Home Depot. We've got all of our wood right here. We've got Austin unloading it. Don't worry, you guys, I am helping him too. We've got all of our wood. Well, not all of it because the truck is full of a whole lot more of it. But anyways, we are going 10 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet. So it's 10 by 6 by 6, 6 feet high, 6 feet wide, and 10 feet long. So you guys, this is a huge cage. This is not anything just little. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be an amazing series on the channel when we get to decorate it, when we get to put Toothless actually inside of the cage. Let's get to building. Austin, you ready to get to building, bro?
You already know.
Big shout out to Austin, you guys. Again, I'm going to leave all of his stuff down below. Make sure you guys go and give him a look. He does this stuff for a living, so if you guys ever need railings or anything made, my guy does it all. He can weld, he can build. You guys name it, he could do it. We're about to make our first cuts. It is officially starting, you guys. We got all of the supplies right here. Screws, wood, saws, anything you can name it. Let's get to cutting though.
Over there, but
so right now what we're doing is we're just cutting down some of these. What are these, the 2x8s or 2x10s?
2x4x10s right now.
So right now we're cutting the 2x4x10s down to make them perfectly squared with each other because sometimes you get these little pieces of wood from Home Depot. Some of them are 10.5, some of them are 10, some are 10 3/4. But you guys, right now what we're doing is we're just squaring everything down to make sure that everything is even so that this cage comes out perfect. Now a whole lot of measurements and a whole lot of cutting goes into the process of building an awesome cage like this one. So hopefully you guys enjoy all these little clips, the bottom frame. Now what's our next step here, Austin?
So we're just gonna build the bottom frame.
Okay.
Put everything, assemble everything together. We're gonna go ahead and possibly lay out the screen on this so that we're not flipping the enclosure over top.
Saving us some time, right?
And then we'll go ahead and the next step will be to add all of our verticals for our sides, our center pieces, and in-betweens for our door.
Perfect.
And then we'll assemble the top after that.
Sounds good.
Wrap everything with the screen.
Sounds great. So you guys, I'll be giving you guys a little step-by-step process of this whole build.
That's our center line right there, boys.
When I'm acting up, this is where Gabriella's gonna send me, right out here. Me and Luca will be doing like 24-hour survival challenges in this cage. So we have officially finished our first step, and that is the base of the enclosure. Now what we are doing now is we are opening up that screen, our little wire that we got, and we are gonna be wiring the bottom, of course, so that Toothless cannot escape or anything like that. Our next step is now to lay the screen down, and then we will build up from the frame. So far the frame has come out really, really clean, but like I said, it is now time to roll on this wire mesh. I'm super happy that I went with this black screen. One, because it is very like a nice strong material, so I have no worries about Toothless trying to push her way out or anything like that, but it also looks very, very clean with the black. Cannot wait to see this thing completely done. It is going to be absolutely amazing and big, to say the least.
All right, so for the bottom, we're gonna use just screws with washers to hold the screen down, because once obviously we have the enclosure built, you know, you have enough pressure and weight from everything else, you won't have to worry too much about the monitor pushing out of here.
No doubt.
Keep it nice and simple, guys.
So basically what we're doing here is just following the whole cage with washers and screws to make sure that the screen is all secured around the whole bottom of the cage. Look who's calling.
What's up, dude? I got a piece of hair in my mouth.
Oh, say hey.
So I just woke up.
I'm building you a bedroom, bro.
You building me a house?
Yeah, this is like the PC special right here, bro.
Oh,
This is like, that's where we're gonna lay your bed, dude. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna
That's good enough for a double twin size.
Yeah, perfect for you, right, bro? And then if you're ever lonely, at night, like maybe I'll just come and kick it with you out here or something, you know?
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Rent is expensive.
You guys ready to see that finished base? Because it looks clean. This is the bottom of the enclosure.
All right, so now we're gonna put all the verticals on here. We got our base put together. We wanted to put the screen on first so that we weren't wrapping around after and having to flip the enclosure.
Yeah, no headache.
So now we gotta be 6 feet tall. So we're cutting all of our vertical pieces to match up so that we can put them on here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put the top on.
Perfect, let's do it, brother. Now we're gonna cut like that 4 more times. Walked away for like 10 minutes. Buddy's already got the verticals up. My man is working quick out here, you guys. Let me show you how it's looking.
Pay me by the minute.
Look at how clean though. We've gotten the verticals up. Super clean though. Look at that. Sheesh. I swear, like I turned around for 5 minutes and he's already leveling up this cage like crazy. I swear, he's working fast, you guys. Anyways, it is really starting to look like a freaking cage right now. We've got all the verticals. We don't know about placement just yet. We might move it all the way against that fence or all the way against the shed. No idea, but look at that. We've basically got a frame.
This is perfect for a crested gecko.
Yeah, this is perfect for a crested gecko. We are finishing off the top of the cage right now. Look at this. Walking in. We are literally walking through the cage right now. Adding our last couple little screws. And just like that, we have gotten the complete frame done. If you guys keep on acting up, you're going in the dang cage, Zoe. You're gonna go in the dang cage, Zoe. Yeah, yeah, hey, yay. It's like so bright right now. I feel like I'm glowing in this shirt, dude. Anyways, you guys, look at that. It is seriously coming along super quick. We've gotten really now the complete base done, and then all we've got to do is start wrapping it with screen, do the door, and she's done. We've gotten the frame of the door. So we've gotten the door all done right here. We are now doing the screen around the entire enclosure. Show you guys when it is done. So really quickly, I had to run to Home Depot. I had to grab some latches and some hinges for our door. But while I was gone, Austin has been absolutely putting in that work, you guys. Holy cow, is that thing looking amazing, bro. That is crazy, dude. Also, we made it so that this is kind of like the front, and the front is just a complete viewing panel. So we didn't end up doing the door on the front, but we are doing the door on the side right here. Fully gonna be able to walk in the cage, say what's up and whatnot. We are going to be moving the cage all the way down into that corner so it fits nice and snug. So right now we're basically adding a lip around the whole screen, around the whole enclosure. It's basically just adds for even more security within the cage. We're gonna line it all around the screen, and it also just looks even nicer with that kind of surrounding it.
Can you believe this guy's literally got me over here clipping these one by one?
One by one.
Come on.
Are you guys ready to basically see the enclosure done just without the door? Well, here it is, you guys. Look at the mansion that we just built for Toothless. The only thing we've got to do now is throw the door on and throw the screen on the ceiling. But just wanted to give you guys an amazing look at this enclosure. Big shout out to Austin, you guys. If you guys are in the area looking for a cage, already know I'm gonna leave his stuff down below, so make sure you guys go and reach out to him. But this cage came out absolutely phenomenal, and we're not even done yet, so I can't quite say that until we get the door put on. So as you guys can see, we are now adding the screen to the door, and then of course we are gonna put the door on the enclosure, and then we could walk in and out, throw the hinges on it, throw the latches on it, and then all we have to do is put the roof on it, and then we are absolutely done with our enclosure. The only thing is my buddy Austin, he's gonna come back probably another day this week, and we're gonna do like a nice shelf that Toothless can come and bask on and lay on. Then we're gonna get some dead logs, some huge logs that we're gonna maybe put from like this corner of the cage all the way down to here. She can, you know, just crawl up to her ledge and lay down on the log, which would look absolutely amazing because it kind of, you know, I'm gonna be able to look at my black dragon like she's in the wild. So that's always fun, always cool. Just like my chameleon cages behind me, those came out phenomenal as well. But you guys, we're also gonna be adding like a little water fixture. Probably gonna use like a black tote with some kind of filtration in it, but no idea what the plans are for that yet. All I know is that whatever we end up doing, of course you guys should know, it's gonna be baller. Doing some quick little last minute measuring. That is, the door is officially being smacked onto this amazing enclosure. Just putting on the hinges. That is that. The door is officially put on. The only thing is we are gonna grab a bigger latch right here. And before you guys are like, oh, yo, like your monitor is gonna try to squeeze through that, you guys, we are going to be putting kind of like a barrier on the inner side of this door. But look at how that is like butter. So that is that. We have the cage almost officially done. It is not all the way done just yet. It is officially the next morning. It is early the next morning, you guys. Look at that cage. I mean, I came out here this morning, totally almost forgot that we did this whole thing yesterday. I was like, whoa, look at that cage in the backyard. It came out absolutely insane. What we have to do today, we're building the shelf. And then I think for another video is when we're gonna do a little water fixture, kind of, not a pond, because we did the screen bottom a little bit differently. So I didn't want to have a pond in the ground because that just sketches me out. I don't want them to somehow dig under the pond and get out. I basically made this cage as secure as possible for not doing anything crazy with it. We are going to be building a shelf today though, and it is kind of going to look like Jerry Wolf's. If you guys all know Jerry Wolf, he has some amazing shelving in his cages. It kind of looks like a dock, so probably gonna go about this wide with this shelf, and there's gonna be a piece of wood in between those, so it's gonna look kind of like a dock, and that is gonna go all down this side. So there's gonna be a whole shelf going down this side of the cage. So then one day when we get a big old log like of oak, we're gonna run it from here all the way to the corner of over there. But it looks amazing. As you guys can tell, we're out here working hard today. We just moved the cage into its exact positioning that we want it. And now the only thing we've got to do, finish screening the top, and that is about it. Woo-wee. Yo, what are your first impressions, bro?
Holy sh**.
Dude, this thing looks sick. Dude, right? How epic is that, bro?
Bro, not gonna lie, he snapped on like this edges.
Like, I mean, bro, like it's almost like, dude, Hector,
like it's
bro.
like Hector was here, dude. You know,
crazy, bro.
I once knew that there was more than one Hector out there.
Exactly, and my guy Austin, you guys, we found ourselves our own little Hector.
You got yourself a Hector.
Literally, dude.
And Austin good with the camera too.
Yeah,
so
he is.
Now you got an even better Hector. No, well, Hector is Hector.
Hector is Hector. Cervezas and all that kind of.
Does he like energy drinks?
Yeah, I actually had to buy him a Red Bull yesterday.
Yeah?
So,
That's a little different than Hector's
energy drinks, but y'all know what we mean. Right now we are just doing some last little finishing touches to all the screen. As you can see, we're just making it nice and flush all around the cage. Everything is looking great. Paul was super impressed. It is so bright you can't even see the cage really, but it really is honestly amazing looking. So what are you doing in there right now, Austin?
We're just finishing up monitor proofing the inside of the door.
Opening this really quick, hope that doesn't get in the way of your work.
We're adding like a nice little lip. Oh, don't mind that, guys. But we're adding a nice little lip here so that when you close the door, it has a backing.
As you guys can see, boom, no escape possible. The roof is on, and so are the new latches, you guys. This thing, it seriously, it looks crazy. Let me get up in here, you guys see it's hard to open, so very well. And we're also gonna be throwing locks on it, so it's gotta stay locked all the time in order to stay closed. But look at this, you guys, we have the roof on the enclosure. This is all screen. I know you guys probably can't see it that well because it is bright, but look at this, and we come up over here, we're in the shade under the palm trees. This is, goodness gracious, you guys, this is crazy. I'm almost getting emotional thinking about how my monitor is about to be living such a life in this huge natural outdoor enclosure, and it is crazy. Look at that. It's like we're literally in the jungle, bro. It's crazy. Now what are we doing right here? We're getting ready to build a shelf, correct?
We're building our shelf now.
We're gonna build our shelf so the monitor can bask in the sun. Lay up here. You guys will understand it as we start to build off of this main centerpiece. With the basking shelf, this thing is really, really looking like an amazing monitor enclosure now. Walking into the door, boom, look at this thing right here. Nice and sturdy. Oh man, look at how awesome that looks. So this is where Toothless will be laying when she is basking. All that natural sunlight, all that natural UVB, that is gonna be her spot. And then eventually, of course, like I said before, we're gonna run a big oak tree from like right there, probably down to this front corner. And then who knows what we're gonna do with the water and whatnot. We'll be doing that all in a part 2 of this video. So if you guys do wanna see us put the monitor in, you know, decorate the whole entire cage, get our substrate, get our trees, get our plants, you guys, make sure you guys have those notification bells smashed so you're in tune whenever we drop that video. Closes so nice and flush. Boom, got to get the lock for that and lock for the bottom one. But anyways, you guys, that is the ledge. Now what we are doing is, tell them, Austin.
We're gonna build a border around the outside or the inside so that we could put some dirt backfill
Substrate and all that stuff. So we got a nice.
plants.
We could easily leave it like this, you know, that is no problem at all. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some substrate probably to around like right here, so we could plant the plants actually into the bottom of the enclosure. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna look super natural, super realistic. You guys are just gonna have to wait to see that, like I said, in the part 2 of this video. So stick around, everybody. This is the last screw, huh?
7 pounds of screws.
7
baby.
pounds of
7
screws
pounds
into this
of
enclosure. This is it.
Oh, come on, get down the tip there.
And dude, she literally though, dude, you guys have no idea what went into this build. This thing was a whole lot of fun. Absolutely amazing it came out. You guys, like I said before early in this video, Don't go harassing my guy on Instagram, but go and show him some
There
love
we
for
go.
sure, dude. Thank you so much, brother.
Appreciate it.
Holy cow, bro. Dude, I don't even think people will understand, bro, unless they really see it in person. It's just insane, dude. It really is next level. Here's the door. You walk right in. Got our little barrier around the door for extra protection. Got the barrier around the whole bottom. That way we can fill substrate. And of course, you guys, it just holds the cage up a lot stronger for some more protection as well. We've got our ledge. Look at how sturdy and nice this thing came out. You're not moving that thing. No way. The roof, everything is just super crisp. Amazing work, bro. Thank you again, dude. Can't thank you enough, bro.
Anytime.
We added one more quick little feature, and I promise you the cage is actually done. But so when I go inside, those latches on the outside, they're kind of hard to close. If they close, I'm not getting out. So when I were to come inside of the cage, we added this little piece of wood, and boom, you twist it up. Not opening at all. But everything came out absolutely amazing, and I cannot say that enough. Let's walk out of here. But with that being said, you guys, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys like, make sure you guys are subscribed, of course. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys are in tune whenever we do fun projects just like this one here. And you guys, big thank you to Austin for coming by and actually helping us put this whole cage together. Big shout out to him. Like I said, I'm going to put his stuff down below. Make sure you guys go and show him some love. But with that being said, you guys, we are out of here, and I will catch you guys on next week's episode. Peace out, everybody.